Good morning, everyone. It's Thomas Dietrich from Vivus Coaching. I'm a certified high performance coach, and I help my clients get from where they are to where they want to be faster. And today we are talking about energy. How many of you wake up Monday with the Monday morning blahs and I don't want to do this and I'm tired and didn't get enough sleep and maybe partied a little too hardy on the weekend? So, yeah, we're going to be talking about energy and some of my favorite tips to you know, keep it where it needs to be. So before we jump into the juicy stuff, I'd like to hear from you in the comments below. Just let me know how you recharge. What are your tips to keep your energy up? So my first tip I want to talk about in terms of energy is nutrition and hydration, my friends. Can't stress it enough. Every single disorder of the human body, in some way, shape, or form, you can trace back to diet, what you've been eating or what you haven't been eating, what you've been drinking or what you haven't been drinking. Even mental health, depression, anxiety can be worsened by a poor diet. Gut dysbiosis, that's where your stomach is not doesn't have the healthy bacteria that it needs to release the nutrients from the food that you're eating. That can really, really upset your mental health. It can really, really affect depression, mood, motivation, you name it. Uh, the gut is literally the second brain. There's as many synapses there as there are in the human brain, apparently. And the gut is one of the number one areas for the production of serotonin, which is one of your, feel good neurotransmitters. So what is good nutrition? Let me put it to you this way. There's an old saying, if it tastes good, spit it out. But no, I'm not going there. If it comes in a box, if it has a list of ingredients, if it has a Canada Food Guide label on it, chances are it's not good for you. If you can't see it coming off of a plant with a minimal processing, if you can't see it coming out of a pig or a cow or a sheep or whatever other animals people are eating, deer, I guess, and moose this time of year, if you can't see it being a cut of meat that's just been cooked as opposed to processed and turned into, salami or pepperettes or bologna, all those mystery meat sausages. The second you go beyond just taking it, harvesting it, whether it's meat or vegetables or fruits, cooking it and eating it, if there's more steps involved, chances are there's something in it that's going to come back to haunt you. Now, where do I get this information? This information basically is the culmination of listening to a lot of health podcasts, including the Model Health Show. The author of the book, Sean Stevenson, is the author of Eat Smarter and also Sleep Smarter. That's a biggie. But it's essentially, processing equals bad food. What you've been taught about oils and fats, chances are it is outdated. Do your own research, check it out. You will find that these seed oils like vegetable oil and corn oil and canola oil, they're not what they're cracked up to be. Just because they're polyunsaturated does not mean they're good for you. They're high in omega-6 fatty acids, which is not good for us. The best oil you can work with and cooking at low temperatures with is olive oil by a long shot, extra virgin olive oil. So that is nutrition. What about hydration? What if I told you that chances are you are dehydrated? If you wake up in the morning and reach for that cup of coffee, I bet you're dehydrated. You need to drink 8 ounces of water as soon as you get out of bed. And you need to be drinking water pretty much, I would say, anywhere 6 to 8 liters a day, assuming you have a sedentary lifestyle. That means you're working in an office. If you're actually working outdoors, if you're actually athletic training, you need way more water than that. And you need to worry about electrolytes as well. You need more water, and you basically need to be cutting out caffeine by noon. So that's nutrition and hydration in a nutshell. How do I get enough water? Well, I don't always get enough water, but I certainly try hard by keeping um, either bottled water or a like reusable bottle of water with me at all times, especially if I'm going on a long distance drive or if I'm going to work at the office. Because I don't like the tap water that comes out of the office taps. I prefer water out of my well, which I know is good. And I bring it in those 1 liter insulated containers. They stay cold, not cold, but cool all day. They're good to work with. Life rhythm. If you have no rhythm in your life, like you go to bed at a certain time, you wake up at a certain time, you work out at certain days of the week, you have processes in place to really ensure that you're getting enough rest, getting enough proper food, getting enough exercise, and you do it on a schedule. Your body likes a schedule. So that's another energy tip for you. There's simple things you can do to boost your energy in the moment. It helps if you have a little bit of privacy because they're kind of darky, but one of the ones is simply just, bouncing in place, just up and down. You can even like flap your arms, do the hugger routine. You can do cupping where you're tapping your body, and especially getting these meridians here and these meridians here. You can do that as like a 30-second or a 1 minute uh, re-energizer. I had more energy just doing like a partial demonstration there. Another one is air squats. Just go down, as far as you can and back up, as far as you can and back up. I really should have moved the chair. Um, for men, that apparently also helps release testosterone, which as you get older, you run low on. So, in a nutshell, those are some of my energy tips. I teach this and more in my coaching program. Be sure to check out vivuscoaching.com. And if you're interested in learning how to work with me, I offer free initial calls to learn all about the program. All right, we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.